And what would you say to a parent that has a firearm in the home and little children around, instead of saying, oh, here, we got to get rid of this thing because now juniors come along? What do you tell those people?
We educate them. Keep the thing secured according to state regulation, but once you feel that the child is old enough and his curiosity level is up there, which kids are curious, we're all curious about something new or dangerous. Once you educate the child about the safe operations and this, like I said, the firearm safety code, you eliminate that curiosity. And now it becomes something that you can both enjoy together and learn to grow with.
Now the NRA is really big on education, especially trying to implement safety education, firearms education in the schools, just the same way that we teach health education, sex education, we teach say no to drugs. The DARE programs are out there in full force, very strong. The NRA is actually trying to really get these programs into the schools. And like I said, 360 million firearms out there. Eventually a child was going to come across one. There's just no doubt about it. So what does a child do? They run across a firearm. Oh, Mom! What's the procedure?
Well, with Eddie Eagle, the procedure for that is Eddie, which is the NRA program to educate children and the parents about coming across firearms in the household when there's no one around. If a child comes across a firearm in a friend's house, what they teach them is, leave the room, don't touch the gun, leave the room, and get an adult. If it means to go outside of the structure, does it mean to call the police or a neighbor? If that's the case, yes. Keep the kids safe. I'd rather have the firearm taken care of by an adult who knows what they're doing than have an accident take place. And that's what Eddie Eagle teaches. If you find a firearm, you don't touch it, you leave the room and get an adult.
Now, how does that program work? Is that something that a school can contact the NRA about, or dare they do that?
How
dare they contact the NRA and let's get a gun safety program into our schools?
Exactly.
I think a lot of times, and like I said, I really don't want to get too political on the show, but
this is a political topic.
I think a lot of times it just like kind of do this, put the blinders on and let's not even get into this. It's so important though for these kids to know, and I think if we just talk about it instead of brushing it under the rug or just putting the big broad stroke on it that it's evil and dangerous, we can kind of move ahead here into the 21st century a little bit.
Well, absolutely. Well, the easiest way to make something go away is to ban it.
Right.
And we're seeing that now and everything. You can't do anything anymore because someone's afraid of something or whatever. But with firearm protection, you're not going to get rid of the guns. They're going to be out there. So the biggest thing is education. If you educate the public to it, you're not going to make them go away.
So if somebody did want to bring the Eddie Eagle program into a school, they just contact the NRA?
They would contact the NRA down the Whittington Center and
have to go through
then go through your school departments, your local, the hoops and bells.
Yeah, okay. But if you have a civic organization and you wanted to bring in the NRA to bring in this program, you could do that.
Absolutely. You can contact any of the local NRA administrators, and we have several in this state, and they'll gladly accommodate your club or civic organization.
You're listening to Lock, Stock, and Daria, Stick to Your Guns Radio on Talk Radio 920 WHJJ. This is a show about firearms. We're brand new. We're just starting out today, and we'd love to hear from you. We'd like to get any comments that you might have about this show or having a program like this on the air. You can call us at 866-920 WHJJ, 866-920-9455. I was going to ask you to translate those letters for me, Ruger, but I figured it out. It's on my cheat sheet. If I'd read it, if I'd done my homework, I would have known that, right? 866-920-9455. And we can take some of your calls next if you'd like to line up. I want to welcome our first sponsor to Lock, Stock, and Daria. A big thank you to Ocean State Heating Representatives. Thanks so much for backing us, believing in our vision, our passion, our right to bear arms. And I want to talk to you now, Mr. Contractor, Mr. Engineer, and you sitting over there in the corner, Mr. Architect. Who do you call when you need experienced advice in the HVAC equipment business? Someone who can take your project from soup to nuts. Call Ocean State Heating Representatives. They represent some of the largest high-quality HVAC factories in the United States. Names like Sterling for commercial fin tube, Airtherm for chilled water fan coils, Magic Air for unit ventilators, Q-Mark for electric heating products, Ray Corporation for custom and stock chilled and hot water coils, and Brymar for all your pipe identification needs, and also Delcorp for electric reheat coils. All some of the finest USA-made equipment you can buy, and Ocean State Heating representatives can not only get the equipment you need, but they can handle the job, any job. They'll come on site, help with engineering and design, give you options, keep you informed, communicate alternatives, and not only work for you, but offer solutions. With a combined 100 years experience, Ocean State Heating Representatives delivers the ultimate in equipment and customer service. Have an emergency, or need it now, or need it later? Call Ocean State Heating Representatives at 295-2828, or find them on the web at www.oshvac.com. That's www.oshvac.com. Ocean State Heating Representatives will be right back with Joe in Providence after this.